Welcome back to Micah's Fishing Academy. Today I'm finally going to teach you how to take braided line and connect it with two different knots. Okay? I got my spinning rod, as you can tell. I have my backing on, okay? Backing is just the first amount of line that goes on before you add your braid. I have a video that shows you how to do that, so go to my account, find it. It should say how to put line on a spinning reel, okay? If you're gonna do a bait caster, you also need backing for that, so I guess I'll just have to make another video, you know. Your backing doesn't need to be too full. I'll get the old spinning rod again, look, not too full, okay? Because your braided line is gonna fill it up. You don't even want to see the backing pretty much ever. But now you're gonna go pull out all this line just like this of the backing, and I'm gonna teach you how to tie the knot. You're gonna do, and this is, I think it's just called the overhand knot. I'm really not sure. And this knot doesn't need to be good because it's gonna be hidden under a mountain of braid. Okay, see how I've got them together like this? I'm gonna get real close. See how they're right next to each other? Okay, you're gonna take it, still right next to each other. See that? Twist it around your fingers and go through 1, 2, 3 times. Pull. Boom. Now, you are going to want to cut this as close as you can to that knot. It's going to be hidden under a mountain of braid, but you still want it to be like low key, you know. Okay. Now you're going to take this and reel it on your pole. I've now reeled it up. I did it off video because I keep making the longest TikToks ever. So there's a nice full spool. You don't really want to overfill it. I know I keep hiding my face like peekaboo. But you don't want to overfill it. Don't underfill it either, because this stuff, man, it really lasts a long time. Now it's time for the tough part. I'm going to teach you the Alberto knot. Is the one I like. There's a guy named Brian Lattimore, something. He's one of my favorite fishermen. And this is how he gets his leader line. Again, you should almost always use fluorocarbon for your leader line. But he says this, okay? You're going to get an arm's length, okay? Boom, full arm's length. 1. And then you're going to do half. That's it. It works if you're 6 foot or 5 foot, 5.5, maybe 6, you know. Okay, change the angle. I'm going to show you the Alberto knot. Take your leader line, okay? And you're going to make a loop out of it, like so. Take your braided line, go in right here, straight through, and you're going to pull off quite a bit, pinch it, then begin to wrap it. Wrap both your lines. Hold on. Okay, 1. I like to wrap it 5 up and then 7 back down. I used to do 5 and 5, but I find it covers the knot better. So there's the 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to wrap it, going the same direction you were wrapping up the line, right back down. When you do that, it's going to cinch down on itself, almost like a Chinese finger trap. You really want to cross the braid if you can. It's kind of difficult, so you might have to practice a few times. Just like so. Keep going. Maybe one more time. There's really not a right or wrong answer, but I like 5 down, 7 back up. Now you're going to take the braided line, put it back through this loop right here, and it has to be the same direction. If you go in a different direction, it won't stitch down. Okay, here we go. And you're going to begin to pull like this, and if you watch, boom, cinches down perfectly. Take a pair of scissors, cut off the excess here. Okay, and braid is tough to cut, so you want a really good pair of scissors. Actually, I went to Lowe's and bought these Cobalt ones. They're like work scissors. It cuts the braid really nicely. And that is that. Here we go. That's the knot. That's the Alberto knot. It's really strong. If you have good leader line, it can last a while, actually. So this is a knot on a different pole. I used like really big braid for the video to kind of show you guys. But this braid has to go through each eyelid. See how it went up? And then when you reel it back down, it's got to go through like that. Okay? So if it's too big, it won't. It'll catch and then it'll break. So you want a really tightly tied knot so it can go up and through your eyelids very easily. Okay, are you seeing that? You seeing that? Okay, that's it. Go catch them, folks. See ya.